Welcome to the Black Lodge Games live stream. We're here for the next 90 minutes.
And if you can believe it.
Rot our brains with new AI superchat voices, including classic Joe Biden, Patrick Bateman, Will Stansel, and David Lynch. Super chatters in the United States get an opportunity to enter a raffle at the end of the stream and win a prize. Once again, we're sorry, Euro whores. And don't miss our new Patreon. Those of you who subscribe at the handsome Adonis level will get access to our exclusive Discord community. If that's not enough, become the Quantum Shape Rotator and get BLG's videos 24 to 48 hours in advance of their launch on YouTube. And for those of you who want access to our early playtest documents and to join our new book club, become the Ludonarrative Archaeologist.
Believe it or not, Eraserhead is my most spiritual film.
Now, what will elaborate on that?
No, I won't. No one sees it.
Ever wonder why Redditors and fat chicks can't stand us? Stick around and find out on the Black Lodge Games live stream. Strap in, boys. It's real chud hours.
Yikes.
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
How is everyone tonight? That music sounds really loud. Oh, it
Yeah.
definitely is. There we go. Way better.
That's better.
Much, much better.
What's up, gentlemen? How's
What's up,
everybody
gentlemen? How is everyone doing tonight? We're good. It's good to see everybody.
doing? Hell yeah.
You see, we've moved some stuff around
Slightly.
slightly.
Yes.
A little bit different setup. We're trying some new stuff. We're gonna have
It's a new year.
new year, new things.
New things.
Yeah.
New videos.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
One of 20.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Speaking of,
Indeed.
we do have another giveaway. Oh shit.
Watch the original Flintstones movie and ask yourself this question.
Ooh.
Are you Fred Flintstone or are you Clifford Vandercave?
I think it's the first usage of the sound
Missed
effects.
last read, but I think it was a missed opportunity to not have the Stranger Things kids be introduced to Call of Cthulhu in season 4.
Yeah. I mean, I hadn't thought of that, but I guess you're right. But they don't care about games.
That's true. Thank you for the super chats.
Yeah.
We are well on our way to our giveaway tonight, which is Werewolf the Apocalypse, 5th edition. If
Fifth
you've been
edition. The core
Curious
rulebook.
as to how the new werewolf is, the new werewolf looks, the new werewolf plays, you're in luck. And I will say, I had many reservations before getting this book. One reservation. I'm sure a lot of the people in our audience can intuit and guess. I will say the what would you say? The concerns about role-playing a individual who transforms and transmogrifies being a main thrust of the fluff here, not present. So that is a huge degree of restraint from their part.
Yeah.
I have to say, the layout of this book, much better than V5. The art is consistent.
Yeah.
The art is good. I actually do enjoy it. I do like it. I love that the pages are matte finish. It's a very well-made
book. Yeah,
well
for
laid
sure.
out book. The art is, like I said, consistent, thematically appropriate,
Violent.
and good.
Yeah.
So if you are interested in Werewolf the Apocalypse, we got the core book, for you.
Dan
tonight.
Tesh saying, World of Darkness, please be Werewolf, the only good World of Darkness game, because werewolves are awesome and vampires are
There you go.
edgelords.
Put this.
Yeah. Nice. We'll just have that right there for you guys.
More table real estate
Yeah.
there.
Evening, gents. Good to see you, man. Ah, God, this fucking I have to find a way to put more chats on here.
Games right now.
Who up black lodging their games right now? I don't know, man. I am sorry. I am missing some chats. It only shows me like 50 at a time or something like that. I got to figure that
irritating.
out.
Yeah.
But we'll see who's here. Arctic Dragon, greeting from the land of negative 21 degree weather. Oh, man.
Fuck that, man.
Yeah, the middle of the country is going to get fucked up this weekend.
gonna get rough.
I think we're going to be okay here in Texas. We're going to get some freezing rain, but it doesn't look like it's a ton of freezing rain.
Yeah, and not for very long.
Not for very
So-
long. Well, at
But this
least your
weekend is going
YouTube
to
name
suck.
is appropriate. Yeah, Arctic Dragon. Wisconsin, and that's half the reason I chose the name. Yeah, exactly. At least I'm in positive 21 land. Yeah. Grognard's here. Good to see
Hell
you, man. We were
yeah.
talking in the Discord today about the Black Lodge hack. People are excited, and I'm excited.
Everyone should be excited.
Yeah. As long as it isn't the rest of Leafy Land, I'm happy. Just saw the AI video. You're 100% right. You're damn right, Berserker.
So
Thank
true.
you. Yeah. Yeah, we released
Finally,
a video
somebody
today.
said it.
Exactly. If you missed it, we've got a new video out today. I think it's very good. A lot of people are very mad in the comments, which
we
what we
anticipated and
expected.
wanted.
Yeah. Not to say we were rage baiting, because I think
I think
we
that's
did
one of our most well measured,
well measured videos.
which is also what we wanted. We didn't
right.
want it to be a rant video. We
Right.
wanted to lay out the case, lay out the situation, the landscape, give our opinion, why we came to that conclusion.
Right.
And I think we did a very good job with that.
Cell Sox is here. Good to see you. Is it time for the big yikes? Yes, it is.
Big yikes.
Someone needs to Photoshop their waiting screen image to remove Ginger Fraser's hair. Or we could just take a new one, but that seems like a little
Yeah.
bit of work.
I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Yike. I want people to innovate more to earn the A innovation, which is going to send us into universal high income.
I don't think the universal high income is going to be happening.
Not in the way that Elon is promoting it.
Post-scarcity.
This post-scarcity thing. People need to understand there is no such thing as post-scarcity. There will always be scarcity.
Yep.
What a strange yet inexplicably well-composited stream.
Thank you. I appreciate the $5,
Thank
ya
you,
boy
man.
Porch. Yeah, but it's the thing is, more goods and services, productivity going up, that does raise the standard of living for everyone. And that could be raised tremendously from where it is. But
Sure.
time is always scarce. Land and materials are scarce. Even if they're very plentiful and cheap, that doesn't change the fact that they are scarce in the economic sense. Even if you had, the giga-brained singularity planet-sized AIs, that have hyperdrive and they're doing all this stuff, they would still be competing over scarce resources.
Right.
And they would need, and if they are interested in avoiding conflict and want to trade and things like that, they would need money to have prices and all of that stuff. And prices are needed for any sort of planning in the economy. Scarcity is not going away. It's not a fucking thing. There is no post-scarcity society. Like, technically, we are post-scarcity compared to, like, cavemen. But,
Sure.
we still have poverty. We still have,
Yep.
we have a lot of room to move up. Any thoughts on Table Runner Crispy's 40 handbook inspired by Shauner? I've started reading through it. I did not know he had did that, so we'll have to read that.
I watched his stream on that. I don't think it's did he write it? I thought it was a joint effort from the 40 roleplay crowd.
I don't know.
Mr. Max, Phil the Thrill, Crispy, etc. Yeah, I saw he did a PDF flip through. I believe, if I recall, it's free on drive-through.
Okay.
I think.
That sounds good to me. We'll have to take a look.
Yeah.
I do like that the fire burning behind you, they can't tell that it's like the Yule log, so it just looks like maybe you're in hell.
Yeah, not yet.
Howdy, on time, bros. Enjoyed your AI video earlier today.
Thank you, dude.
Thank you. I think there's still some legit criticisms about public access to AI, but that's like an issue to be solved, not a reason to cancel it all. Yeah.
Yeah, there are concerns, as with anything. There are particulars about implementation.
And the effects that we can't predict and things like there's going to be.
Right.
I mean, there's some obvious effects that are bad, which is like AI porn and all sorts of like insane stuff coming out of it. But it's like we have fire. When that was invented, you can use it for all sorts of really productive and great things, but you can also, burn people to death. And
and they tried to cancel him for Thomas Fire. When he invented
it. It was the first fucking cancel culture.
Bad times.
Woo! Ric Flair, love it.
Hell yeah.
I'm on time, just like BLG. Exactly. Everybody loves the yikes. I do too. I love that guy. I don't know.
Still no word from him.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the Reddit moderator that made a video. He got kicked out of Reddit, and he made a video to the CEO, and it is amazing.
Oh yeah,
it is.
You showed it to me.
Yeah, that may be put into our intro at some point. Got my package Tuesday. Thank you, boys. Still waiting on my copy of The Mystery of the Grail. Hurry up, Barnes & Noble. I just finished Mystery of the Grail last night, which is our book club choice for this month. Early February, probably.
Next month.
Yeah, first week of February or so. We're going to do our book club over on the Discord. It's fucking so much fun. This was such a good book, and it made me feel so illiterate. But glad to hear you got your packages. We are doing a second round of packages. These are going to be the big ones, like the dragons,
the figures, the dragons, the big boxes, Car Wars,
things like that, because those are more difficult to ship. But they will be shipped to you guys. But most people are getting like all the books from the Christmas giveaway. Those should be out. We'll be sending out Werewolf and what's it called?
Oh, the
Coteries book from last week.
Yeah. The grid is on.
Oh, that's right. I can see it even. The grid, the rule of thirds here, guys.
Thank you, mysterious.
Yeah. I'm fucking staring at it and not realizing that it's being broadcast.
Isn't it interesting that the anti-AI people want to outlaw AI, but not porn? It really makes you think.
Thank you, Patrick Bateman. All right, let me see here. Grids. Turn off the crosshair, turn off the thirds. There we go. Now we're not stupid.
Yeah.
Someday I should leave the false color on. And,
that'd be funny.
Let's actually, why don't we just check our exposure right now? Are we properly exposed, everyone? Should we do the stream like this? No?
Just to be sure.
Okay.
Now, this is not the topic of today's discussion, but since you bring up feeling illiterate after reading Mystery of the Grail.
Yeah.
The Yikes guy looks like if Matthew Dawkins and Ginger Fraser were combined using chat.
Thank you for the Canadian $5.
A true hellish outcome.
Yeah. The bad ending.
However illiterate you felt, you were not nearly as illiterate as an amazingly atrocious live stream we watched. The live stream video of Simone and Malcolm Collins.
Holy shit.
Having never read Julius Evola, but giving their retarded, Reddit-brained take on Evola.
Based on like Wikipedia or Grok
and
or something.
Grok outline of his ideals, his philosophy, and whether that has value in the modern world or not.
And their philosophy.
Some of you guys have seen these people floating around the internet.
They call themselves techno-Puritans, and they are basically, like Nick said, what was it? They're like a mosquito trapped in amber from 2008. Yeah, of like Reddit atheism taken to its like ultimate conclusion.
It was wild. I'd never seen anything like that before.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Yeah, because they say they recognize the value of religion and what it does for people, but obviously there's no Sky Daddy, so we have to invent this fake religion where we have this
materialistic principles.
From materialistic principles, where we have this thing called the basilisk that is
the devil.
Is the devil
but is
or
also
is God
a good guy?
Yeah. and they live a trad life and want people. They're natalists, pro-natalists.
It's a
want
fake
people to have
trad.
kids. It's the most fucked up weird thing I've ever seen.
Right.
And it was a.
It's well worth watching though. It's so bad.
It will shock you that their take on Evelo was garbage.
Right.
That is a large book, exactly. If I win this, it's totally rigged in my favor. Yep.
That's right.
Full core book, thick, yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. Werewolf the Furry Seiken. The new werewolf has told me I'm too conservative to play that game.
Whoops.
Well, they can't stop you. Are they still using photos instead of illustrations?
Oh, you son of a bitch. There's another moth.
There's another moth? Fuck. We have an illegal moth has entered this domicile.
Keep an eye out for the moth.
Yeah.
Let us know so that we can get it afterwards.
Are they still using photos instead of
No.
illustrations?
No photos.
Okay.
I don't think there's any photos. Not that I can recall. I think it's all illustration. You just double check that that's accurate.
It also pisses me off
Fact
that they
check
took out
myself.
all the Native American stuff. I'm not familiar with werewolf.
I don't mind that.
Praise be to Luku.
Praise be to Luku. Yeah. Thank you for the $5, Buckwhack.
Who else could it be but Buttquack to make
Yeah.
a Laku reference? Yeah, no photos, all illustration.
Yeah, we did move. We're trying new things. We're gonna potentially add some new equipment to the stream soon.
Yeah, trying to make a better visual experience
for you guys, which is why we left on the grid and turned on the false color and all that stuff.
We want to make sure we're giving the best quality
Yeah.
stream.
Promethean the Created is my favorite World of Darkness game I've ever played so far. You have
Yes,
great taste, Dad, on YouTube.
I have, where the hell is Promethean? Oh, Promethean is down there
Yeah.
with all the other World of Darkness stuff.
It was 65 in Arizona. Yeah, it was nice outside today.
Even nicer yesterday. The warm spike before the plunge.
The couch is gone. I was hoping you would bring the sign down so we could see it in the couch shot. Yeah, we're playing around with things. The sign definitely does need to come down. You see, when we installed it, the top of the sign, we were not optimizing it. We weren't looking through the camera. We put the top line of it in line with the bookcases. So it does look rather nice in the apartment. But then when we turn on the camera, we realized it was too high. And we haven't moved it yet.
That is also work.
It is work, yeah. Every once in a while, Alaska is warmer than the Midwest, yeah. Oh, haven't seen the sun in a week. Yikes.
That sucks.
Yikes. The fireplace screen is nice, though, yeah.
I see that I have arrived exactly on time. I have to say, yet again, that you have outdone yourself with the newest video. Congrats!
Thank you, David Lynch.
Thank you.
We really
That's
appreciate
high praise
that.
from you.
Yeah. I miss Phoenix now. Yeah. The Miscellaneums, good to see you. Magnificent Devil, I'm a bronze worker, and my father was a bronze worker. Bronze is just fine. This newfangled iron stuff is just a bubble. Yeah. The AI video was handled really well, the opposite style of the effective Morrowind style video. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was not meant to be an assault. It was meant to actually explain in a
Inform
friendly
and
way.
Express ideas. Yeah.
Yeah. Curseborn update. I'm about one-third of the way through the book now. The burnout is real. Oof. That's not good.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we got that. Okay.
Can't say I'm surprised, but
yeah. I would have been surprised if it was good.
Yeah, I would.
Do they know they have the grid on the screen? No. First time catching the live stream, was watching the Black Lodge hack stream today, and I have to ask, will there be any gulches in Galt? Potentially.
Well, you know.
But not of the same kind that you would find in Miss Ayn Rand's novel.
Yeah,
Ayn
which is
Rand.
down there, but below the
Oh,
camera.
yeah, that's right. You got Fountainhead and
Atlas
the train
right
one. Absolutely agree that wanting to chop down AI in its infancy just because of the issues with generative AI is throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of this is the thing too, is there's a bunch of shit that I don't like about AI.
Right.
But the overall panic about it is completely fucking stupid.
Right.
Like completely fucking stupid. Not gonna lie, the TV fake fireplace is kind of lame. Just get a real fireplace and put it in the same room as your library.
Well,
yeah,
that will be for our last stream.
Yeah. They canceled Prometheus? I don't think they canceled it. I don't know that they're making anything for it.
I don't think they're making anything for the Chronicles of Darkness
for the Chronicles
at
line,
all.
because
I don't think it was canceled per se.
Yeah.
At least not canceled any more so than the Chronicles line.
Yeah, it's just been put on ice because
there's the New World of
the
Darkness.
New World of Darkness.
Yeah.
The new Old World of Darkness.
The new Old World of Darkness.
I need more AI doorbell cat videos. I do too. Put that in the trough. I'll eat that fucking slop all day.
Yeah.
That Reddit mod video made people who didn't buy into physiognomy stuff into true believers. Yeah, guys, it is crazy. This guy looks exactly like you think he would. More so than you can possibly believe. And he sounds exactly like you think he would. The hairline is incredible. The incredibly wet lips. It's fucking insane. I definitely go find it. Do love that the Reddit mod confirming they're all power hungry losers. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the shit he says is
just
wild.
like celebrities.
Yeah, like celebrities and influencers. We deserve to be treated like celebrities and influencers.
We have a lot of power.
Yeah, he mentions that they have so much power over internet traffic that they wield power over like millions of impressions per day, and it's like, it's not that you're a tastemaker. The only thing that you do is suppress organic growth of content and stuff. Like, fuck you.
Yeah.
All you would have to do to speak ill of him is accurately and neutrally describe his appearance and personality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
New White Wolf puts the OO into our odd.
Thank you for the $2. Yeah, he even addresses the janitor thing. He's a janitor on the internet. He does it for free.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. Packages arrived a few days ago. Love it. Nice. Love to see it. And good to see you on the stream, Velma. I wasn't kidding with my super chat. I don't remember which super chat it was.
Which one was that?
It was your boy Porch. Let me see here if I filter here. Unfortunately, I don't see it here. Useless. I really need to figure out how to make more chats appear here. Dungeon of Terra, good to see you. That Reddit mod video tops the anti-work goof who went on Jesse Waters. The anti-work goof, which is... oh, man.
Who
this
is
guy... this is someone I've met in real life because of libertarianism. Yeah. Nick Ford, a.k.a. Doreen now, which... choosing, you got to choose your name.
Yeah. That's what
so
you went
fucking funny. So yeah, he was a left libertarian, potentially a mutualist anarchist very long time ago, who leads the anti-work movement.
Okay.
He's just against doing work on principle.
That's convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he looks like it.
Yeah.
And he was an incredible lolcow. And
well, what is the argument for that? Is that all work is...
No, it's that he shouldn't have to do it.
But like, is work some sort of extension of state power?
No.
No, it's just I don't like doing things.
Basically.
Nice.
It was couched in some really funny, like, goofy leftist thing.
Yeah.
But Jesse Waters had him on his show on Fox News. And it didn't go well.
That's funny.
And all of the anti-work people in the Reddit were super pissed off.
Nice.
At Doreen. But Nick Ford, yeah, he was... I met him at PorcFest, the Porcupine Freedom Festival, like 15 years ago, the year I went. And my buddies used to... because he was a left libertarian, the right libertarians were all fighting for so long, making fun of him just mercilessly online. And he, I remember he came up to us, and like his girlfriend made him. Even Nick Ford had a girlfriend, so if you guys don't have a girlfriend, it's a bad sign.
No excuse.
came up and made him say, I lost a bet with my girlfriend, so she said that I have to tell you my pet name that she gives me, which was like Fluffy Bunny or something. I don't remember what it was. It was totally irrelevant. Yeah. And, and our friend Jesse goes, we're all kind of like, okay. And Jesse was like, I mean, I don't want to make fun of you for that. I'd rather make fun of you for your monstrous ideology.
That video was fire. Also, could Paradox Interactive stop an open source version of the Storyteller system?
The AI video was fire. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, could Paradox Interactive stop an open source version of the Storyteller system? Probably.
I mean, legally, yes.
Yeah. They could sue someone.
Yeah.
They might lose, but it's, the threat of a lawsuit is much, much worse.
Yeah.
Roko's Basilisk has got to be one of the dumbest ideas I've ever heard. I can't remember what that is. I don't even know if
if that's in reference to their basilisk.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm saying basilisk.
I know I've heard of that term. I just don't know what it means.
Yeah. Shot in the dark. How much? Well, that one left, but I can still see it on the screen. Shot in the dark. How much would the chat goal need to be to get you guys to deck out your streaming space and outfits in 100% red?
In 100%
to make it look like the Red Room.
Well, that wouldn't look like the Red Room. But,
yeah. It would be a Red Room.
It would be a Red Room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Is that something that people want? Because we do have an off-site space if we ask the keepers of the Black Lodge if we could film within the sycamore trees.
Right. We could do that.
We could do that. Do people want that?
Let us know.
More importantly, would people be willing to pay for that?
How much would the chat goal be? I don't know. Probably a lot. I don't know how much does fabric cost.
Yeah,
but because it would also, I don't know.
Decking out this place.
Yeah, it'd be a lot basically. Anyone know where to find the Redditor crash out video? It was all over Twitter.
If you probably type that, you'll find it. Or Reddit mod crash out.
Despise AI. I know Asmongold went over the Reddit thing, so it's on his channel as well. Despise AI. Okay.
It's fair.
Yeah. World of Darkness falls off hard when they stray from classic monsters. Yes. Not always. Well, the Promethean is a classic monster.
It's a Frankenstein.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But usually you're...
Yeah, Chronicles is on hold. Good to see you, Malachi. About Prometheus, that was supposed to be a joke about canceling the guy who invented fire. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Getting rid of meaningless tasks so you can take care of the stuff you really need to is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, I don't think that AI is some sort of panacea. It's not going to,
of course
do everything.
Again, you're
but
not going to get the post-scarcity
things.
world. You're not going to get a post-bullshit work world.
Right.
Either. Even with AI doing...
Right.
Everything as we all hope that it's going to.
Yeah.
There's still going to be stuff that 100 years from now is going to...
oh, nice. This looks like they got the Redditor crash out video in the chat.
Interesting.
Speaking
so they
in
were able
terms,
to put a link in there?
Our moderator is. Yeah.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Speaking in terms of sanity, or the actual setting of rejecting the characters like they're infection to be fought or something. I don't know what that's about. Reddit mod crash out. There we go.
Thank you, dude.
Favorite book, gentlemen?
Ooh, man.
I love The Hobbit. I mean, I haven't read it in years, but I read that so many times when I was growing up. The Fountainhead probably for me is my top. Unironically, I love that book. And everyone should read it.
I think... Man, it's a toss-up between the Cull of Atlantis stories. I prefer Cull of Atlantis to Conan. Love Conan, but... and specifically the Turjan of Mir story in the Dying Earth saga. Which, amusingly, the Basic Expert earlier this week did a video on Turjan of Mir, and I have to say, while I understand where you're coming from, I disagree.
That
Yeah.
guy you met's pet name was Reddit moderator.
What's this?
The guy's you met's pet name was Reddit moderator. Yeah, no, it was not. Oh man,
I
yeah.
know exactly the cadence that Jesse used. I can hear it in
Yeah,
my
I
mind.
know. It was
Yeah.
so fucking funny. I am waiting to watch that Basic Expert video until I read the story.
Read it first.
Because next month, the book club over on the BLG Patreon is The Dying Earth.
Yeah, so that's going to be,
Yeah.
we're going to have the meeting, the club hangout in March for Dying Earth.
Yeah.
But don't wait for that. Get in now for
Right.
Mystery of the Grail.
At least
gonna be in a
4chan
couple
mods
weeks.
have the self-respect to remain anonymous. I intentionally post stuff to get me banned from subreddits so that I can get into an argument with the mod and rage bait them. Nice. You're doing
God's work.
someone's work. Yeah.
The Basilisk's work.
Blackwall's here. Good to see you.
Nice.
Looked it up and I expected him to look more like the Butthurt Dweller, to be honest.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either. I want to be supportive, but fucking Doreen. Yeah, it's dude, it's fucking funny. Here, first two words and see face of Redditor. Yeah. Physiognomy is real. Yes, it is.
Indeed.
And again, I think maybe we addressed this, but these fucking morons who are like, what the hell's his name? The fucking California governor, the slimy guy.
Gavin Newsom?
Yeah, Gavin Newsom, that he mogs JD Vance and he's better looking, therefore vote for him. And it's like,
Oh.
holy shit, you guys have like confused physiognomy, which is your outside reflects your inside. With being prettier than that other bitch.
Yeah, which
It's
is
like
a profound
completely
misunderstanding.
Yeah, just completely misunderstanding. Newsom looks evil. I don't
Bunch
know.
of-
Someone's
bunch of
screeching
kids.
out there. Yeah. The George Costanza paradigm. Yeah. Anti-work is just self-important laziness. You're anti-work because you have a stupid Reddit ideology that excuses your laziness. I'm anti-work because I'm too busy rotating shapes. We are not the same. That's a good one. Even Asmongold has a girlfriend. Well, yeah, that guy's also got $1 billion, and despite being the Roach King, you know, he's very charismatic. I'm not surprised at all that he has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Damn, don't fire shots like that. Yeah, I don't know who you're talking to. If I didn't work, I wouldn't have caught all them fish. I don't get it.
I don't know.
The box full of Call of Cthulhu stuff was awesome. Included 2 solo adventures. Thanks, BLG. Well, thank you for participating in the Great Christmas giveaway. No GF, I walk alone. For now, my friend, for now.
Only for the moment.
I hate Gavin Newsom. I hate that fucker so much. Gavin Newsom's father is the devil. They call themselves moderators, but they're all left-wing lunatics. Curious.
Thank you, Dagather.
Yeah. Dagather getting it right.
I said that's the least embarrassing thing about you.
That's Jesse talking about Doreen. Yeah. Thank you for the $20, Jesse. And thank you for the wonderful memory. Yeah, Asmund's rich.
He deserves it.
I don't
Do
think
not begrudge him the
Amon
money at
really
all.
wanted one, though. I don't know who Amon is.
What is this?
Amon? I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
Asmund, maybe.
Oh, Asmund.
I'm not really anti-work. I unironically love working at Walgreens. Good for you, man. Asmund. Okay, yeah. They need a dwarf that talks backwards. That's true. We do.
That's also quite expensive.
Storyteller system would need to be patented. Game systems are not protected by copyright, only the expression of them. That is true.
I don't think you'd be able to call it the storyteller system.
Definitely couldn't call it the storyteller system. That's a trademark. And also, they can still just sue you. It doesn't matter that it's not against the law.
Yeah.
They can still threaten to sue you, and even if ultimately they lose, they could. They still could win.
Yeah.
And even if they ultimately lost, they have more money than most people.
Take you for a shit ton of money.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
We actually are going to be making a video about this exact topic.
Yep.
What's my excuse for not having a girlfriend? I don't want one. Okay.
Okay.
The Red Room gimmick would be interesting once. Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. Or very rare special occasion thing. But
Yeah.
Not worth it for the bit, unfortunately.
As the Sopranos are to VTM, can Breaking Bad be to Mage the Ascension?
What is the analogy? Sopranos to VT? Oh.
Yeah. You know that video that we made?
What Newsom doesn't understand is that I don't subscribe to a Western standard of beauty, especially a Californian standard of beauty.
Thank you, Matthew Pickard.
So, Breaking Bad to Mage. Well, here's the thing. I need to watch Breaking Bad.
Oh my god, I chimped the fuck out last week when he told me he's never seen Breaking Bad. I looked at him and went, "What?" So whatever fucking show that you need to finish, wrap it up and watch Breaking Bad.
What was I watching? I was watching The Wire.
Yeah.
Thank God that's over.
Yeah. I still can't fucking believe it. You have to watch Breaking Bad, dude.
I will. That'll be the next thing I watch.
It's like the best thing that's ever been made.
You know, many have said that.
Oh my god.
So you knowing Breaking Bad, I of course know the premise. I know the memes, etc., etc.
I think so.
How does that work? Breaking Bad and Mage.
Maybe because he's like a scientist, you know, and he does a bunch of like alchemy essentially.
Okay.
I don't think it fits though. I think he's more of our vision of like an anarch character.
Okay. Yeah. In Vampire, yeah.
In Vampire. I also don't know enough about Mage, so I can't properly answer that question. But my feeling is that anything that's going to be an underworld crime syndicate or underworld like criminal underworld story, that's a vampire thing.
I will say I was having this.
Vampire.
It wasn't a conversation. I just said it.
Bro, Fiend watch Breaking Bad, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, exactly.
What's this?
He says, bro, fucking watch Breaking Bad. Jesus Christ.
I'll be getting to it soon.
Do it.
But I had said on our Discord last week, because somebody had asked about Mage. I think that Mage, the right way to handle that, the Mage thing, you have to auger down on the Faust story. So we're doing it's World of Darkness, right? You're playing the monster. That's part of the gimmick of the entire setting. You're a wizard. Rather than it being this sort of New Age spiritualism, Hermeticism, liturgical syncretism that you kind of get in Mage the Ascension. Really what it should be, I think, is you are someone on the verge of dying in a bad situation, much like a vampiric embrace, typically. You get a Faustian offer, which I think this is kind of the gimmick of Demon the Fallen. You get an offer from some infernal creature. You have...
Demon the Fallen, you are actually a demon that fell from heaven. Like
yes,
come out of the pit of hell.
I think you're possessing a dead body or something like that. It's been a long time since I looked at Demon the Fallen. But you are a guy in a moment of weakness. You make a deal. You make that Faustian bargain. Now you have mage powers. You have ultimate power. But now you're either fighting your sort of worst impulses, or you were actually possessed or some kind of a vessel for a demonic entity, and there you have a kind of humanity score thing. But that's simpler. It gets right to the point, and it's bad guy stuff.
Hey gang, I posted my acoustic attribute system in the beta TRPG chat, and Noon noticed. PLS, let me be cringe and ask, would you read it, Senpai Yuwu?
Yeah, we'll take a look. Go. Let me after this, I'll make a. There's kind of a shill your own stuff.
We have a channel for.
Yeah, it's like TTRPGs and Kickstarters. I'll make a channel
right.
that's like shill my your own system, so you can. It won't be called that, but where you can do that, so it doesn't just get buried.
Hell yeah.
Caution bargains are still a better deal than the income tax.
Thank you for the $5.
Well, the thing with mage is that no two mages are the same. There are spell-slinging wizards, but there are also martial artists, mad scientists, chads,
etc.
Yeah, I think that's I think that's
sort
bad.
of a weakness.
Those are too different.
Yeah.
To really fit under the mage label.
Yeah.
It's a wizard thing. You're playing a vampire. There's many different types of clans of vampires in VTM. They're all clearly a vampire. Same thing with the the tribes of werewolf. A mage is a wizard. You got to be some type of magic user. This sort of idea. What are they? Are they the Marauders? They're just crazy people, and this idea of what the paradox of the veil, whatever the hell they call it. It's like, okay, why aren't the insane brute forcing paradox? They don't have any bearing on. They really believe it. If you're schizophrenic, you really believe you're hallucinating. It's just, it doesn't. It's too much bullshit thrown into the blender. Yeah. Tighten it up, get it down to something that everybody understands, is thematically consistent, and just recognizable. You can run with that. You got a bunch of different things in Mage the Ascension.
We got a whole bunch of posts about the Shucked Oyster.
Nice.
Someone put it in the Village of Hamlet. Someone is running it, but the chat disappeared off my screen.
Uh-oh.
And this one, I've had the Shucked Oyster on my shelf for months now, intimidated by it, but this week I've dove into it, and it's truly a masterpiece. Thank you.
Thank you,
excited
dude.
to drip feed it to my players and watch the chaos unfold. Yeah. Oh, this is the other thing. Professor Dungeon Master reviewed the Shucked Oyster this week over on his channel, which thank you so much, Professor Dungeon Master, for doing that.
Thank you, man.
We really do appreciate it, and we're glad that you enjoyed it.
And you'll all enjoy it too.
You will all enjoy it. It is. Thank you for calling it a masterpiece. I love it so much, and I'm so proud of it. Dagoth based. Thank you, Dagother. Your Honor, you bring honor to the 6th house and the tribe unmourned.
That's right.
That must be some
deep
nerd shit.
Retarded Marwyn lore.
Yeah. You guys are great. Thank you. Howdy, Blackwell. It's nice to see my friend. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Asmongold. More like Assman Gold. Am I right? You got him. You got him.
He's going to delete his channel tomorrow.
Also running Shadow Dark using the Shucked Oyster. Nice. Great minds think alike. In the legal system, the process is the punishment. Yeah. Raves in the Red Room. Breaking Bad is not mid. Better Call Saul, I won't say that it's superior. For sure, I will not say that. It is right up there with Breaking Bad, and it's very different. I was shocked by how good it was. I stayed away from it until it was in its last season because I didn't want it to sully the memory of Breaking Bad. And everyone that I trust recommended it to me, and I watched it, and it's so fucking good. And it did not at all take away from Breaking Bad. They didn't just try to do Breaking Bad again. It is its own show and has its own, like, obviously there's a big overlap with characters and some of the subplots, but it's...
Well, those martial artists and mad scientists, Akashics and Etherics, respectively, do have magic powers. They just channel it in different ways. Better Call Saul is Changeling the Lost in the best way possible.
I don't have any idea what that
I'm
means.
I'm intrigued by that take, though.
It is an interesting take. Oh my God, what is wrong with you people? Go watch Breaking Bad. It's so fucking good, guys. Breaking Bad is changing the Lost, the Cartel, and the Gentry, and Walter White is a changeling who slowly loses clarity as he grows in weird over the time.
I mean...
Jesse has described it as sort of a superhero story. Like the
Okay.
more cancer he gets, the more powerful he becomes.
What a superpower.
Yeah. It's so good, though. Oh, my God. The TV show Severance is a must-see. It's right up beside True Detective Season 1 for me. I have not seen Severance.
Wasn't Severance this...
That's the one where it's in the office.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
I have heard it's amazing.
Wasn't that the...
It's the one with the marching band clip, I know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
But I heard that it was good in context.
By who?
Jay and Simon. Who both have excellent taste.
I know Jay. I don't know Simon. But...
You would love Simon, dude.
What show
love
would
Simon.
Wraith the Oblivion be?
What was the question?
What show would Wraith the Oblivion be?
I
don't know. I don't know that there's a show that...
I don't know.
I don't think there is one.
The Crow.
I don't even think that's
It's
what
not.
Wraith...
It's not.
Yeah. It's Ghost.
Ghost.
Yeah. Better Call Saul is absolute fucking Kino. Yeah. Kino is... I'm not going to explain it. That's too long.
Someone doesn't
Too
know
old
what
for your
Kino
Zoomer
means?
slang. It's not Zoomer slang. It's millennial slang that came out of 4chan. All right, now I have to explain it. Okay, so Kino was this film movement that like Lars von Trier and a couple of other guys like him were into, where they were making movies on mini DV cameras, and it had this very specific format that they had to be filmed in. Like there was this set of like constraints, and so people explained what it was on 4chan. And it's the highest
Wraith
form
the
of
Oblivion
cinema.
would be the final episode of The Sopranos because it's so fucking depressing.
Maybe, but we'll get back to that.
Yeah.
So, we got another one. Thank you guys.
Sixth Sense is Wraith.
Yeah, that's a Sixth Sense. That's not far off.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
any show or movie about ghosts is
Yeah.
going to be Wraithish.
yeah. So this very philosophic, bizarre style of making movies is called Kino. And so 4chan, of course, said that this is the ultimate form of filmmaking, and therefore any movie that you like
That is
can
good
be
as
called
Kino.
Kino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of that. I just know what it meant.
Yeah. The fuck is up with the God Machine anyway? I don't like the God Machine.
I kind of like the God Machine.
I know you do, and I hate it. I hate it for Blue Book World of Darkness because it rationalizes everything.
That is
And
fair.
I know it's an unknowable, irrational thing, but it fucking
it
drives
never-
me insane.
It never turns out that way.
Blue Book World of Darkness was so fucking good because it was just infinite dark mystery.
Yeah.
My name is Skylar White. Skylar the White, yo.
The God Machine should have been a completely separate game. The God Machine is cool.
Someone...
I'd argue my experience with dating women is the Wraith for me. The amount of times I get violently ghosted is too often to count.
Thank you for the
sorry,
$5.
baby.
Sorry to hear that.
Stop chopping them all up. And
I saw Schizo Bun mentioned in here, but I don't see what their comment was.
What was I talking about? Oh, God Machine.
Yeah.
The God Machine is cool as a standalone thing. It doesn't work if you're tying in vampires, werewolves, changelings. I know they did an explicit tie-in between Demon and Promethean.
Yeah.
With the angels and the demons and the Kosh Malim and the divine fire, all that stuff. You want a techno Lovecraft thing? I think that's a very cool idea.
Yeah.
It does not mesh in the same world as all these other gothic monsters.
Severance is actually good. Any good resources on way to separate a created work from sources of inspiration for copyright law reasons? I don't.
Just don't use the names.
Don't use the names. Don't plagiarize direct wording
Yeah.
of things.
If you're doing something in good faith, I don't think there's really any advice. If you're really being inspired by something and not you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Breaking Bad is amazing. I still remember the hype around the last few episodes. So good when a show ends on a great note. Also loved El Camino and fuck Skylar. Yeah. I didn't like El Camino. That I
Was
thought...
that another show? I mean,
No, El Camino was the Breaking Bad movie which is basically like an additional episode, just shot with a bigger budget. And I hate that they fucking shot on 35 millimeter. They didn't shoot on 35 millimeter film, but 35 Super 35 sensor size, because they shot the entire show on Super 16 millimeter. It doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, the aesthetic is completely different. It's a completely, I don't think it added anything to Jesse's arc. It was entertaining. Like, I thought it was okay, but it was like, this is just a fucking extra episode they made. I don't think it added anything to it. Yeah. The premise of Severance reminds me a bit of The Beast from Vampire, a sequestered part of one's identity that's stuck in their own hell.
Again, I haven't seen the show.
Yeah. Watch Starfleet Academy, then move on to Breaking Bad. We will not be watching Starfleet Academy. That show looks like dog shit. Dead Like Me, just with a little less estrogen. I never saw that show. It is Thursday, my dudes.
You're right.
Wraith the Oblivion is Lost. You didn't say it had to be a good show. I never watched all of Lost. I only watched like the first 5 episodes.
I didn't either.
When it was on TV, and I stopped because I figured out that they were doing a mystery box bait and switch every episode.
I think
I didn't want to wait for it.
I did watch the first season. Like a friend had the DVD box set. I didn't like it. I didn't care to seek out more.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Don't like it.
Mr. Horse. Severance is about mental compartmentalization and trauma bonding, high control groups, power cults, and pyramidal power predation. It is a visual grimoire of power. Interesting.
I mean, many of those things are interesting. I don't have much faith that I'm just imagining what comes out the other side of the Netflix Hollywood machine.
This is actually an interesting idea. I disagree completely, but would enjoy a full video on your Mage the Ascension takes.
I haven't given many.
Well, this is the thing. It might just be a single take, which is that the premise of Mage the Ascension is terrible. Here's how to fix it.
Okay.
Because you be the monster this way. It's a better...
You should be being the monster. You should be, in some sense, a bad guy.
That is a potential... We will think about that.
We can do that.
Yeah. Only dropping in briefly again during a break at rehearsal. Looking forward to catching the replay on VOD later. Nice.
Thanks for stopping by, man.
What are you in rehearsal for? Let us know.
Yeah.
The only Kino I know is the casino. Yeah. Ginger Fraser did the midwit thing and explained the lore behind a slang term. Yeah.
Well, you know.
Yeah, you got me. God Machine was best when kept to Demon the Descent. Agree. I think it works perfectly there.
Yep. You can't have the God Machine without... You can't have Demon without the God Machine.
Yeah. The concept of Demon completely falls apart once you realize the entire premise is afforded by the God Machine not installing GPS on its angels. Yeah. Let me see here if there's anything else before we get to the... I loved El Camino. Jesse Pinkman was my favorite character and genuinely inspired me to better my life. Good. He's a good character. And I thought that, but that's the thing. I thought that his ending in the show was perfect. And it was everything that he needed. And I didn't think it needed an extra chapter, like a little epilogue to it. Was it a movie? I thought it was a miniseries.
If we raise $6 million, they have to stream from the Red Room.
We'll definitely do it for $6 million.
Yeah, if you give us $6 million, we will stream from the Red Room. Anyhow, I think that's we're about at the part of the show where we start talking about the topic.
That's right.
So Nick, remind me, what was the topic?
The adventuring
party.
Yes.
That's right. Okay, we're very prepared here.
Indeed.
We had this written down on a list of topics for a long time. We were kind of thinking about the adventuring party as such. Is this a structure that you can really get away from in these games, and then that spiraled into thoughts about a whole bunch of different stuff.
Right. Because almost every role-playing game, by virtue of it being in the real world, bunch of people getting together to do an activity, role-play game, there is a correct and understandable implied assumption that the characters that you're playing are in some sense on the same page and more or less doing the same thing, or
have some sort of a shared
following
goal.
the same ends,
or
moving towards the same ends. Of course, this is the case in D&D, in your typical fantasy. Also, you have the Fellowship in Lord of the Rings, right? It makes sense. That's why it works. It's not something that Gygax or anyone else. It's not an artificial narrative construct.
No,
that was written into the game after the fact. It's just, this is naturally how you conceptualize. I want a bunch of guys, we're getting together in a fantasy world and we're going to go through some dungeons and do some things. Okay, there you go. That's it's already in that organic idea. But there are some games, with Vampire the Masquerade being the most, I guess, the most recognizable example of this, where yes, nominally there's some connective tissue narratively with what all the player characters are doing. You're all vampires in the same city.
Yeah.
We have a coterie, but the real premise of Vampire is that you guys really are certainly not friends, and not exactly working together.
Yeah.
You're at best allies of convenience in a shark-infested waters, in a very dog-eat-dog, mafioso, underworld kind of setting. Now, what this causes, I think we've talked about this before.
We definitely have.
In any vampire game, there's going to be a lot of one-on-one scenes, solo scenes, because, I'm trying to work this angle and do this thing, and I don't want you to know, and I might be even trying to explicitly undermine you in some way, or do a backstab on you, or even if I'm not trying to do that, I've got my own piece of the pie in the city I'm trying to carve out, and that does not involve you, and I don't maybe want you to know about it, because now you'll know I have more, than perhaps you do, or vice versa, etc., etc., etc. So, and other people, we were talking about the discourse on Braunstein's and the response, the reaction to what they would call the get-along gang.
Yeah.
And
because they kind of, that's one place where that term, they really did hit the nail on the head, where it's
it's true.
The assumption has to be that the characters are all working together.
We're all best friends. Yeah.
We at least have some shared goal. And if someone goes and pursues their own ends, even if the story of the game is not off the rails, the party is deciding, if it's democratically or whatever, we're going to go pursue this thing. If any individual character wants to do their own thing, then that
there's not a lot of room for that.
There's not a lot of room for that. And so the way the bros kind of solved that was to do basically a different activity entirely.
A totally different. We've said before, it's not a role-playing game. It's a different thing.
And at least the structure of the game is very different than the regular way of playing. So you have the one-to-one time thing. Everybody's playing multiple characters. You have downtime. You can't play certain characters, blah, blah, blah. So this gives you room to do things, and your characters can pursue their own ends during downtime. So it doesn't take away from like whatever the core adventuring session is going to be.
And as you had said before, earlier today when we were talking about this a little bit, it's PvP as an explicit assumption.
Premise. Yeah.
That's sort of what we're here to do.
Yeah.
In some core way.
Yeah.
And you can do that. However, from our perspective as people who want to maximize character immersion and role play, that solution does not really help us.
Yeah, because, and we've talked about this before. We're not just trying to retread, the discourse or anything, but the things that I found the most interesting that they were talking about was all these downtime activities that they were doing, and that's where like all this backstabbing and plotting would happen. And for me, it's like I don't want to do that in downtime. Like that's the game to me. Like that's what I want to do during the session. That's the cool part. Like the delving a dungeon or whatever is far less interesting to me. If we're pursuing this thing where we have kind of PvP built in, and so that kind of that's not a solution to what I want to do. Like putting that into the back channels with the DM between sessions. So it's not a solution for us.
And look, the reason this is an interesting question for us and a pertinent one, we're not trying to remove the idea of an adventuring party just for the sake of doing it.
I don't even know that we're trying to remove it.
And I'm certainly not. It's just there's an observation to be made where, like you said, if you're doing the standard like D&D thing, there are these sort of fuzzy walls with regards to what you as a character can do, because we really can't get too far outside of the core party premise
without sacrificing a lot of time at the table to individual characters and individual scenes.
Right. And this is and I want to do that, not to hog spotlight or to disrupt anything. It's just the goal is to get as deeply in character for as long as possible. And so I want to experience as many of the moments my character is experiencing. And if I'm that deep into the character, there's many different things, objectives, concerns that my character may have at any given time. And to maintain that immersion, I want to be able to explore at least some of these things and sort of see where they go. And that is what causes the sort of party dynamic not to break apart entirely as like a concept. We could still be playing a bunch of characters in a typical fantasy world where we're part of a mercenary band or an adventuring party, what have you. Or, like we said, a coterie in a VTM game. But I don't know, maybe we should back up and just ask, is an abundance of solo scenes,
is it even necessarily a bad thing?
Is it a problem? Is it a bad thing?
It can be. It's like it really varies on the group and what everyone's goal is.
Yeah.
Like I think it would be a problem, like for our group, because we're all ostensibly getting together to hang out as well. Like it's a social
Saturday group. Yeah.
It's an opportunity for all of us to hang out and socialize, as well as, let me see here.
Quit babbling and get to the point. Where's our fucking treasure?
Yeah.
Where's our
I
treasure?
still owe.
Where's our fucking net to the where's
Yeah,
our
man.
fucking treasure?
Thank you for the $5, Evan. Evan is one of our players.
Oh, I didn't see that. Was Evan?
Yeah. I am notorious for once they get to the treasure, I go, I'm not fucking rolling this up right now. I'll do it later and I'll send it to you guys and then never sending it to them.
But
it's,
you're right. This is the problem of like mixed expectations when you've got people who want to role play.
Yeah, versus
it exacerbates.
Yeah, it's like if you have a group that is like we're all here to just do the character immersion thing, I don't think there's any problem with it.
Yeah.
But if it's like, okay, I've been sitting here for 2 hours, you know, and haven't even really been playing or doing something, like that is a problem. So it's not something for everyone.
Sure.
But you had brought up to me when we were talking about this earlier, back in the Within the Ring of Fire days, which we're bringing back, baby. We're going to be playing some Within the Ring of Fire at some point.
Yeah, man.
You were saying that our friend Lou had run this game called Beneath the Surface.
Yes.
And it was sort of a underground, because
it was
takes place in the underworld.
a long saga.
Yeah,
not a campaign.
Not a campaign, a saga.
I think it went for 77 episodes.
Oh, wow.
Or 77 sessions.
Yeah. That's
the bit.
perfect for the bit. That's amazing. But you said it was it's like that fucking game has no support whatsoever for settlement building. There's no rules, anything, but that's what everyone always did. It was always some sort of like new settlement politics going on.
Yes.
But there was this element of people pursuing their own ends and pursuing conflicting goals against each other. And the way that session was set up, every session would start with the meeting of the council. All the characters are major players on this big council.
Yeah, it would happen almost almost every session had a Senate scene. And usually that scene would be the first scene, where we're the Primogen Council. Were
you in that game?
No,
okay.
I was not.
Okay.
But it was a great way to be able to role play, like express and see the concerns of characters who, in something like an Axe game, would be at the Conqueror or King stage.
Van's treasure was promised him 3,000 years ago.
Thank you for $5. But it's from this kind of top-down,
from
abstracted
an Axe
view of the
yes.
Axe game, and it's about managing logistics and in the warfare
very
that
much
way.
A game. It is very mechanically involved. I won't say complex. It's mechanically involved.
To say the least, yeah.
to say the least, by design. But
if either of you guys wants to run a Within the Ring of Fire game, please invite me. Settlement building sagas are my favorite. I'm prepping one myself and would love to have some bald guys in it.
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah,
mean,
man.
I would love to play Within the Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
It is, again, as with everything, it is just time is the enemy.
Yes.
But thank you for the $10,
Yeah.
man.
Let people know if you haven't already in the Discord as
In
well.
the Discord. Go make that game.
This is a problem I have with most domain level systems where they, to one degree of abstraction or another, do successfully or accurately depict like macro actions that could happen at that level. Castle, domain, a realm, an empire. There's not really an open door to role play those things, which is what I want to do.
Yeah.
It's not particularly interesting to me to randomly determine, senatorial betrayals or famine in the farmland, a dearth of money in the state coffers, peasant uprisings, all the things that could happen, unless this is linked to some kind of roleplay opportunity. It really doesn't exist for me. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not pertinent.
And it's the because people will argue, of course you can do that in Axe, and I think you can.
And it's like, yeah, you
However,
can do anything.
The mechanical, the amount of time that you're going to spend on your domain spreadsheet and going through these things. Obviously, the morale roll is super easy for the domain. There's a lot of things that you have to manage, and part of that is the logistics part of the game. That is that's a real part of the kind of historical simulation.
Right.
But the amount of time that you're going to spend interfacing with that, if you're doing it at the table or if you're not, even if you're not,
right.
It's the trade-off of the time versus what I get to actually do in terms of role playing face to face with about the characters.
Right.
There is a big trade-off there.
Yeah, and the trade-off exists in the opposite
direction as well.
Hey, we're really here to either just play the game, interacting with the mechanics, or really just to hang out.
Right.
Why are we wasting time with these one-off scenes?
When what I want to
in
be
the
doing
council chambers?
is like raising my army and moving
Right.
that on the map and doing these other things.
And this is all fair.
Yeah.
But again, I get it all. Begs the question: what is what? I don't think there's ultimately one answer, because this comes down to what we've said from day one of Black Lodge Games is.
I was gonna say, man, bring up. I gotta be midwit on this. It's not what begs the question means.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use
begging
it anyway,
the question is assuming the conclusion.
That's too smart for me. I'm just gonna assume I'm correct and you're wrong about that.
All right.
What are we talking about?
I don't fucking know.
But if you are in a situation, playing a game, running a game where there is not the framework of an adventuring party, I think even if you have people who are not as roleplay minded as us, the lack of that framing can break down the implied premise for people to keep them motivated. So I don't know. I think is the adventuring party something that you can get away from? I think you can.
It really just depends. It's like if your characters. This is not a permanent solution to the problem, but there was when we very first started Black Lodge Games, it's like setting yourself up for a good game. Part of that we recommended is to do the kind of prelude sessions with each individual player, because it gives you the opportunity to find the circumstances where all of them can come together with
that's true
overlapping and some sort of a shared thing that's going to bind them together. And you can't force them being binded together, but it's like finding a way where their goals are going to be aligned enough with each other that they want to stick around.
Yeah,
it's not just like who are you? I don't care. My character. It's not, my character wouldn't just go along with this guy. He'd go this way. It's like you avoid that. And the important thing from the outset of a game is to make sure everyone's on the same page about the premise, and for people to make characters compatible with the premise.
Yeah.
And from there it can go. But this is even with when I've done this in Vampire. It's exactly the problem, is that over time people will begin to pursue their own goals almost to the exclusion of the rest of the group. And it's not even the thing of this is not a selfishness. Should actually be that is the way it would go.
Yes.
There, especially in Vampire, it's like as you become more powerful, you have your own concerns to take care of. The night to night hanging out with the neonate coterie doesn't make sense anymore.
Yeah. and this is something that I haven't double checked their opinions on this in a while, but I believe this is something that I actually have a pretty big disagreement with the 4D crowd, the 4D roleplay crowd, where, as I understand it, I'm interested to see if this is talked about in the book that they put out, but very heavy on keeping with the action, keeping the flow of things sort of moving. You know, if you got to do something else, you get in and you get out. I get in and I get out. If we're together, we're describing things, we're keeping, you know, things moving. And to a certain extent, to a large extent, like, yes, I understand the value and the thought process in having that be something that you're mindful of as a player or a GM. However, I do not have a problem with waiting around while someone is doing a solo scene that is very pertinent to that character. I also want to be able to do that when it comes back around for me, if the situation calls for it. Because again, I want to experience as many of the moments as my character. And I think the more you push for immersion, in a certain way, the flow of, maybe it's not the flow of time, but the scale of time becomes more narrowed in. It's a second per second, a minute by minute, rather than a hour by hour, day by day, month by month, if we're talking about domain things. Because, again, like I was saying at the beginning, all of those concerns are I'm sort of swimming in those as the character. I want to be able to do that. It's sort of robbing me or robbing someone else of doing what is necessary in the spirit of the character to abstract away conversations, conflicts, scenes that would matter very much to me as the player and to me as that character. And I don't think that is, I think that's one of the, I think there's a very small number of people who have that opinion on things. This was also something that was very much...
This is what Shauner would always say. 12 men went to the moon, you know. There's only a dozen role players on planet Earth.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah.
He's quite right about that.
Yeah.
But also, Shauner would be critical of the people in the Ring of Fire crowd. Not to be fair.
He was.
And he was right to do so in some cases. Probably all the cases.
Didn't you appear on oh God, what did he call his show where he was watching people? Roll for Sanity?
Roll for Sanity.
Yeah, Roll for Sanity.
I think I did. He didn't roast me.
Yeah.
A Turing machine was made from physical McG cards, and an auto game master be made in a similar fashion to balance groups, single characters.
A Turing machine was made from physical Magic the Gathering cards. Can an auto game master be made in a similar fashion to balance the group versus single characters? I don't ever want to turn role-playing over to a computer.
Yeah. I would rather play a video game at that point.
Yeah, for
which
sure.
is what I'm doing.
So I look at, it's funny, like I go back and like, if you look at like the Within the Ring of Fire game I have on this channel, Hell and Back, in that first session, I remember...
The first Within the Ring of, well, second one after Anders one, but you were the first customer
That's true. To be
make
running the game on there.
Yeah.
There's a section when they all get thrown into Ashmanurga, the prison.
At the very beginning.
The pit, yeah. Where, like, they were just talking in character for 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And, like, looking back, I was like, man, did we go way too far with this? And I'm like, no.
It was
I
awesome in the moment.
Fucking loved it in the moment. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Shauner would have lost his shit watching that.
Yeah.
But we weren't just waiting around to make perception checks.
That's true.
No, we were playing the characters, and that did end in extreme violence, I think. I don't know if that session ended in violence, but it was...
The Frayne, I think, got killed and eaten by...
Ander. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe they
He tried to
escaped the
kill
prison.
them, though.
Yeah, that's true.
To eat them.
Yeah.
From what I recollect.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I loved it. And if you go and watch it, it's cringe as fuck to the outsider.
Oh, yeah.
Don't care, though.
Yeah. It was great.
It was great.
I loved watching it at
That
the time.
shit was fucking...
I watched it before
awesome.
before I knew you.
That's true.
Yeah. And I guess, I don't know. I think this... It's not that this disproves our claim that tabletop games are not a spectator sport.
Mm-hmm.
I think it makes us more right that there are, and Sean are right, that there are almost zero role players on the planet.
Yeah.
Because when I watched Hell and Back, which I did at the time, and Beneath the Surface and all of those games that were out on YouTube, as long as people were role playing, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved watching it.
Yeah.
But that degree of role play has not occurred on the face of this earth
since that
to
time.
that degree since those times.
Yeah.
We've lost a great thing.
Yeah.
We'll have to recapture it in some capacity.
We've entered some sort of... See, that was the solar...
That was the solar cycle.
The solar age of role-playing games.
The Olympian Atlantean age. And
Atlantean
now we
age,
are...
we're in the lunar...
Yeah. The Silver Age.
Yeah. What would... Okay, if we are in the lunar age... I think we are in the lunar age of role-playing.
Beneath the Surface is genuinely my favorite piece of media ever made, and I'm genuinely so bugmed that Luke took it down.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Well...
It's sad. It's very sad. Thank you for the $5, Buckwack.
He had to get a real job professionally jamming games.
So if we are in the lunar age, or maybe the 2020s was the lunar age, are we going to see some sort of Bronze Age reassertion?
Oh wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about
the
our thing? Yeah,
the Grail cycle of role-playing games.
Okay.
So we have the Solar Age, which is us playing within the Ring of Fire, obviously.
Yes, obviously.
The Olympians.
Yes. The only ones who've kept
the flame
lit. And
but the thing is, the flame also has basically gone out from the world. We enter this kind of lunar cycle of WotC 5e Hugbox, very feminized D&D.
Mm-hmm.
So from there, are we degenerating further into a sort of Bronze Age revolt against that of...
I think we're in the Bronze Age. I think the Hugbox thing, the mid to late 2010s was...
So what is the Kali Yuga going to look like for
gonna be
RPGs?
rough, man. It's going to be fucking bad. Yeah. We have to wait. Well, once all the graphics cards are gone,
right?
And after
the gamer holocaust,
the gamer holocaust happens, and after
Bronze Age of Within the Ring of Fire, MF. I am the Bronze Age of Within the Ring of Fire.
Thank you for the $5.
Yeah, I think the Kali Yuga is still to come.
Yeah.
It's gonna be wild, man.
The RPG Kali Yuga.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
that's a funny video title.
The RPG Kali Yuga.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Yeah. I don't know what
that would
I don't
be.
know what it's about, but it's very funny.
That's very funny.
Yeah. We can only make that claim once, so it's got to be really bad out there.
Yeah.
When we make that video.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Let's check in on the chat. All right. Every part of an RPG is role-playing. Role-playing doesn't mean social interaction. Every action your character takes is part of role-playing. It can be, but...
Role-playing is when you're interacting as the character from the perspective of the character.
Yeah, and when you are in character doing that.
My merely moving...
My miniature...
Right.
Is not
or
role-playing.
taking an action, a perception check. That in and of itself is not role-playing.
Yeah.
To my level of satisfaction.
Right.
I understand what you mean, but...
Architrave Gaming's here. You don't think people can play and still fail to roleplay? I definitely do.
Oh, yeah. They prove it every day.
Every day, yeah.
Yeah.
But certain aspects of the game, going into dungeons and whatnot, generally does not seem to work well in play-by-post format, at least in my experience, yeah.
I've never done a play-by-post thing. It's... And the real reason I've never even... Because I know there are resources out there. People have done it for many, 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 many years. I can't be immersed because it's an asynchronous kind of thing. I can't get into character if I'm typing out a thing and then waiting seconds, minutes, hours, or days for a response.
Yeah. Let me see here. Sounds like what the Broasar tries to do with the patron play, but even that can be unwieldy. Yeah.
I think it's fine for the type of activity they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Which is not a role-playing game. It's its own thing.
The Bronstein thing is its own thing.
It's its own thing. And I'm not even saying like casting aspersions.
No,
I'm not
not
even
at
saying
all.
it's better or worse.
Yeah, but we made
it's
that
a different
point.
thing.
Yeah, we made that point when we read Broser. We were like, this is different. This is a different thing.
I think we made that point when we were talking to Jeffro.
To Jeffro as well. Yeah. Group activities are easier to do when you have solid group dynamic.
I don't know about a Brawl Ages or Bronze Age revival. All I know is that the Bronze Age collapse would be a base setting.
We'll
That
get
is
to that
true.
in a moment. Yeah. Thank you for the $5, McCheese. Group activities are easier to do when you have a solid group dynamic. The adventuring party is just an easy way to do that. That is correct. It may even be the optimal way. Yeah, it's the idea of the adventuring party is that you are literally a band of people who, through whatever circumstance, maybe it's just money, are going out to raid tombs and get rich and adventure. And so that is a good enough binding force in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to use that premise, it becomes more difficult. So you're right. It may be the optimal way, but optimal for what is the thing.
It may be optimal in terms of like communicability of the premise.
Yeah, in order to break out of the adventuring party mold, you need to break out of the standard D&D format. It seems like something like Vampire would work well for. That's correct. Yeah.
Vampire is amazing at that.
We need a how to GM a VTM game guide from J. Steve, particularly how to indulge the coveting of individual spotlight experiences.
Who's J. Steve?
I don't know. I think he must mean you. You're Steve. Junior Steve?
Oh, young Steve? maybe? Okay, young Steve, Junior Steve. Okay, got it.
J-U-N-G, young. I mean, that's kind of just what we... I don't know that we do particularly good, like, here's your 5 GM tips.
Yeah, I don't think
that
I don't know if I could convey it in terms of a proceduralized thing.
Yeah.
It's something... It's like it's not in. I just rewatched Pi. It's like the answer. It's in between the numbers. It's in between the procedures.
Yeah.
It's a.
In one of my earliest
feel.
games, I had a player who stubbornly insisted his character wanted to just sit in the fishing boat and not join the party. I've made sure to head that off ever since.
Well, that's just guys just being a cunt.
A fucking piece of shit. Yeah. I think you need 2 DMs to get it to work. One GM would do the group game while the other GM did the solo scenes. The GMs work together to meld the 2 out of the game. I don't want to do that. I don't want to. That sounds like work. That sounds like a lot of work, and I don't want to do work. I don't think adding more people really fixes anything. Agreed.
Yeah.
Then those 2 DMs also need to be aware of the nuances of the individual stories. MMPO style, I don't know what that means, streamlight it all to the point where there's nothing but the shadow of the vid and too many just follow that style. I don't know what that means. While I prefer in-person sessions, virtual sessions are great for one-on-one sessions as it allows the DM and player to meet outside of the normally scheduled time easier than it would in real life. Yeah.
Sure.
Space Roadie saying, yep, gotta spit out that dungeon crawling pacifier. Responding to the then. I don't know. I don't get it. It seems to work for Bronstein-style games where they have multiple referees with different groups and goals. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to have multiple groups and all this other stuff. It's like I have my group that I want to play with, you know?
Yeah. The Bronstein thing at scale, it's just a large... It becomes a large, like, just social interaction game. And
it's just not... I just don't even... I don't care. Like, I don't want to...
That's not the thing I want to do.
That's not the thing I want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to be in character all the time.
And again, that's not casting aspersions on it. It's just, I know that's not what I want to do.
Yeah,
How much personal agency do players in those steins generally have?
I couldn't tell you.
I couldn't tell you, but I think a lot. Like, that's the whole point.
That's like the main thing they're trying to maximize, I think.
Good anchoring of players by GM would solve a lot of what Steve's been talking about. Nip it in the bud and really engage, with flashbacks maybe to place the individual in narratives to align with the party.
Yes, which is what you said as well, but you're still going to have these things happen. But to your point, I don't think it's a bad thing per se. If we're all down to do it, then it's an amazing time, and it's some of the best.
It's like you have to align the player goals before you start playing.
But if like one person is even a little bit not about it,
we're just gonna kill him.
Yeah. Well,
no,
maybe. But it breaks the whole thing down. Like a real focus on immersive roleplay. You can get the deepest experience, but it's in many ways the most fragile to like maintain, and it requires the most amount of attention and buy-in from everybody. Because if I'm just interested in maximizing my character, my main focus is doing the character build thing or maximizing the mechanical aspects of the game to get a desirable outcome, to win or to improve my situation, maximize experience, gold, what have you. And you are really just more interested in the social aspect. I can really do my thing. It takes a lot more disruption from your goals to disrupt my enjoyment of that thing. Does that make sense?
It probably should, but I'm kind of retarded.
Well, hopefully it made sense to you guys.
Yeah, hopefully it made sense to you guys. In a fantasy world, many times more dangerous than our own, any people that by intent sought out those dangers would require a group of interlocking strengths to hope to survive it for any duration. That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Which is why you shouldn't fudge
Yeah.
dice.
Any game that doesn't say you don't need to role play according to the rules as written, as you yourself pointed out, D&D 5e does. I don't know what that means. I think I might be losing my mind.
Damn.
Are they trying to say that we're in the fourth turning for RPGs? Yeah.
Maybe.
We don't know. The mid-2010s, I say they were. I'll say they were. They were mid. Yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. Bring on the sea peoples. Time to buy low is coming up. The 2010s were definitely the Kali Yuga.
In terms
of like the
culture.
broader culture, yeah. But we're just talking.
We were getting more autistic.
More
with,
autistic about the age of role playing as we see it. Moving your miniature or making a perception check is an action you take, not an action your character takes. I specified characters for a reason. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
Sure.
right. You're
Yep,
right.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a clear difference between playing any of these so-called RPGs and actually role-playing. I haven't seen a single game actually require role-play to use the game mechanics.
That's true.
That
you
is
do
true.
not. No game needs you to role play to roll the dice.
Right. The well of VTM is so poisoned now by its players and authors, it's not even worth it. You're better off playing Blood Junkies. Potentially. We still need to look at Blood Junkies. This is Space Roadie's D100 vampire game. 5e explicitly conflates role-playing with social interaction, which is an incorrect premise. Role-playing game doesn't need to explicitly tell you to role-play. Yeah, I agree. Pi is a good Mage the Awakening video. Dude's paradigm is mathematics and got brain cancer paradox. Interesting.
Pi is a great movie.
Yeah.
And I can see that. A very good mage movie.
Yeah. Lots of arguing going on in the chat. I'd love to see that.
Love to see it.
Cool. Let's check. I'm pretty sure we probably hit that goal. We definitely hit the goal. Someone's getting
right.
werewolf.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Get the wheel going.
Okay.
There it is. Now.
Whoop.
Bitch, just open the stream. I'm clicking on it.
That's not good. Well, that makes things harder. Ugh.
Channel.
Ugh.
Channel.
Why don't you try it again?
Piece of shit.
Technology not working once
Okay.
again.
Now it seems to be working. Chat filter. And thumbnail.
Okay. Whoa.
When are we gonna see the second XI campaign vid?
The second solo axe video.
Not for a while. We're too deep in Bloodmore to be able to devote time to that because that's a time-intensive video. Very time-intensive.
We got Dan Tesh. I think Fred is butt quack, right? Ya boy, Porch. I still hate that YouTube changed the usernames.
So fucking annoying.
Jack McCarthy. Him She, Sidhe. Jesse. Mayor McCheese. Joshua Graham Crackers. Evan. Schizo Bun. And that is all. We had a lot of repeat people.
Getting
and
potentially
in on the conversation.
Europeans. All right.
We love the people who fired up today.
All right. Let's spin the wheel.
Let's do it.
All right. Liam Sheed.
Nice.
Which I spelled wrong.
Well done, man.
Yeah. Let me see here.
Was it rigged?
Liam Sheed. Was it rigged or not? I don't know. You just won Werewolf the Apocalypse.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right, guys.
Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed.
I think you had a good time. I had a good time.
I had a good time.
Yeah, we're gonna be. I think.
I like this. Let us. What? How is the camera angle?
Yeah.
Is this vibe good?
Is this a
it
good
better?
vibe? Is it better the other way? Let us know.
Yeah.
We want to know.
I kind of like this.
Yeah.
Let's see what they say.
Looking for. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to call it a night.
All right, fellas.
So have a good night.